right, our roving referee Dave Daly has just flipped the coin, and looks like Emma has won the toss and is electing to break off. Here we go. Best of 3. So whoever can net those 2 frames will put a win in their column on the group side.
So I'd love Emma to lose 2-0 here, but don't I really?
First rule of commentary, you must be unbiased.
No, I'm only kidding.
No, I think you're absolutely right. I think everyone really is pushing everyone to play their best and stuff
definitely.
like that. You know.
And that's what's good about the ladies' tour as well. Like, we're all good friends and we all support each other, and you know we like to see each other play well.
Right. Mm. And you're meeting some new friends now. The Americans,
yeah.
Canadians.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
So
It's a nice shot from there.
yeah, when she was in the booth, she was all just playful and bubbly and laughing. And now I just look over and I see a completely different woman over there. Dead serious.
Game face.
So how did you get into this game of snooker?
Well, when I was 13, my dad used to watch the snooker, and so I just used to watch it with him. And then I kept nagging him, like, "Oh, Dad, come on, take me to the snooker club. I want to have a game." And he was like, "It's no place for a young woman." And I just nagged him until he said yes. And then it was kind of just started playing from there. I started and really enjoyed it.
Great. Well, good for you for nagging him, you know.
Yeah.
Now I think, you know, it's young women that want to get in the sport can see now and see women playing it.
Yeah.
So the future looks bright. I like it.
Definitely. And snooker clubs, there's so much more women in them now these days from when I first started playing. Wow, that's a lovely shot there.
And Marissa is in your group as well. How did you... obviously you beat her, as you told, but how did you feel about her game? Like, she's only 13.
She's only 13. She's only just starting out. So, I mean, this was a great learning curve for her. She'll learn from every match she plays, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Great shot there.
She comes from a pool background, I think, as most of the American players. So I think she's slowly starting to learn of the philosophy of the red color kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's not a bad safety shot from her.
That's what I mean. From every match she plays, she'll learn.
Mm-hmm.
She'll see shots and put that into her own game.
Yeah, as I was discussing with Emma as well, it's nice having British players come over that just have such a rich history and know those other little things about the game, like the etiquette and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, you're down 80 points. It's like, well, it's time to concede.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah. Nice shot there from Emma. This will be an experience in itself for her. She's on the live stream.
True. Mm-hmm. She actually did participate in the Seattle Open that we had back here in March. And she actually had David Brock. Does that name ring a bell to you?
I've heard of that name.
Seems like everybody in England has heard of David Brock. But they were in the same group, so they were able to play actually on the stream as well.
Okay.
So,
Excellent.
and David's just a great ambassador for the sport as well. Like, was really supportive of her as much as, he's playing to win. But after the fact, he was just like, hey, you're playing really well. Just this works and this, and just keep at it.
Yeah. Wonder if anyone will think about screwing the red into the pack here. It looks like she's going to go for it. Great shot.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, a little unfortunate, but that was a great rest shot.
She's great with the rest. Good player.
When she was in the booth, we were commentating on Beck's game, and Beck's was just phenomenal with the rest.
Yeah.
And when she was Bex was in the booth in the last match, she was commentating, just saying that she has been poor with that. So she has been taking that extra time just to practice with that implement.
That's something that I need to do. I'm absolutely appalling with the rest. Because I'm tall.
So you don't need it.
Exactly. But yeah, I do need to practice.
Looks like our tournament director, Dinah Schuler, has won her match. So I think she's got 2 wins on the board. So that looks promising for her to keep her run alive here. The first ever World Women's U.S. Open.
It was unlucky.
So who were some of your favorites when you were watching the snooker with your dad?
Oh, wow. Steve Davis, Stephen Hendry, late nights, World Championship finals till 1 in the morning. Of course, Jimmy White was my absolute favourite. So exciting to watch.
Kirk Stevens was nice and exciting too.
Yeah.
For the Canadian flavor. Fortunately, I've only seen it in repeat, but that Masters, when Kirk and Jimmy played each other, when Kirk had the 147.
Awesome.
And that whole match was just...
It was brilliant.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Another great part with the rest there from Emma.
A lot of the women don't really have a lot of fancy socks, I've noticed.
No,
It doesn't seem
They're
like you
hidden.
women like to wear socks.
Oh, lovely pot there for Marissa. That's
The
three
couple that
great.
she's had, yeah.
Yeah, 3 great reds she spotted there.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's going to be snooking on this red. No, she could see it. It's a nice little flick there on the yellow.
Yeah, it's creating a nice little wall there with that green and brown. We'll see how that plays out in the later moments.
Oh, great pot.
Yeah, this opens up some reds. This
Should be wanting to get the black on into play here. Stunning to those 2 reds there.
might be a
Things
frame
are
winner.
there. Yeah.
Maybe. That's what you were going to say.
She's got to shoot those 2 reds into the middle. If she can stand down from the lower red, down for the black. She'll be looking to win the frame from here now.
What are you doing in the situation as a player? You see this opportunity, it's a phenomenal opportunity to win the frame, but you don't really want to get yourself ahead because
No, you just
in
one
your
ball.
mind that is.
Yeah, one ball at a time. But Emma will be looking here to kind of clinch the frame at this visit. 4 open reds, blacks on the spot.
Yeah, Bex in our last match made a good point. She's like, as much as you are when you're on a high run, you know, when you're beginning, you're always going into the unknown.
Yeah.
You know, you can't think about the end result.
No.
You just got to be like, I'm not going to get there if I don't make this ball, so I got to
Yeah.
concentrate on that ball in hand.
Definitely stay in the present moment. Just one ball at a time. But obviously, you're thinking ahead for your positional play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they always just seem so casual on a high break, just, you know, walking around like
Yep.
not getting thrown up. out of anything. Like, just it's a nice walk in the park, shall we say?
It's all about focus.
Being on that cushion with that cue ball made it a
Tricky,
little
yeah.
bit difficult. Couldn't get into it. So,
Nice little 33 break there, though.
46 in and 51 on the table. So, Marissa still has an opportunity. It's a big uphill, but stranger things have happened in this game.
Definitely. It's a good safety shot there from Emma.
I think that's the first long red she's missed.
Yeah.
Marissa.
She got close, though.
She did.
She wasn't far away. It's a nice spot from Emma.
Yeah, very confidently struck.
Yeah. It'd be so hard for the pool players to come from pool to snooker.
True. Yeah, when you've been just pretty much hanging out in a garden and then you're on a football field.
Exactly.
It's just not the size of the table. When you look at a pool table, those pockets just look like wide open buckets.
Absolutely. And these tables, they're star tables, so the pockets are quite tight. And the speed, the ball, I mean, everything.
Unfortunate there for Marissa.
That should be end of frame now.
That will be a concession there. So
Yeah.
that concludes frame one. Emma Parker takes this one over Marissa Dew, but Marissa not out of it yet, as it is a best of three match in this round robin stage. It's day one of the first ever World Women's Snooker US Open live here from Seattle, Washington in America. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break, and Dave and Mary will be back in a moment. So I interrupted the commercial break because it's too early. Safe shot of running back into bulk off the Reds. Just get back to the Oh, that was a good flick into that red there. I'm an opportunity. There is a high break prize, Mary. I'm not sure if you're aware of it.
I didn't actually know.
$100 US.
Nice. Do we know what the current high break is at the moment?
I don't know. Hopefully, maybe someone that's tuning in on the stream, or maybe Matt Hewart, that's our co-tournament director, is keeping scores. Maybe we can find a runner out there, might be able to find out the current high break of the tournament. If we do, we'll find that out and report it back to you. There we are. Did you set me up for that, Mary?
Oh, I didn't know. I promise you, I didn't know that actually. So it's Jamie and myself with 53, but that will definitely get beaten.
By who? Are you going to set myself up for something else again?
I mean, I'd like to, but it'd be wonderful if one of the players could get a ton. That'd be something, wouldn't it, for the first US ladies competition?
Mm-hmm. I could see it possibly getting into the maybe the final games of the round robin when a player like possibly like yourself that always have 3 victories already.
Mm-hmm.
So I think 3-1 is a good record to go into the knockout round. So you might be able to swing freely tomorrow.
Yeah, but we'll be looking to me and Emma will be looking to hopefully, well, we'll be both want to beat each other because I think if you're top of the group, then you get seeded through to the next round.
Quite possibly you'll play a lower seed, obviously. So
yeah, that's correct. Yeah. It's a good safety shot there from Emma. Blocking off the left-hand side of the table.
True. Very tight to that ball cushion. So you're excited about the mixed doubles tournament that's going to be coming up?
Oh, I think that's, so excited.
Yeah. Who are you going to be pulling for?
Well, so I just want them all to play really well. It'll be really, really good to watch. I mean, I do love watching Ronnie. Ronnie and Rianne obviously will be favourites. But it'd be nice to have an underdog maybe to win it.
True, your first response was very Canadian. I just want everybody to do well. And then you pulled out that British comment about cheering for the underdog.
Yeah. Everybody likes an underdog, don't they?
I think so, yeah. It keeps us watching sport because you just never know.
Exactly. Trying to get the white back to bulk here, into the bulk area. Oh, wow. So close. She's good at her long pots, Marissa.
She is. And whereabouts are you from in England?
So I was brought up in Surrey, but currently I'm living in West Sussex,
Okay.
near Brighton.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you hear a little bit about Snooker's a little tough place over in England. Is it the space as well? Like, is real estate going up there a lot as well?
Yeah.
Like North America, and obviously, putting a 6x12 table takes up a lot of space.
You need a really big space for a snooker table. I mean, I did look into it in my current house, and it's just I haven't got the space for it. I'd love to have my own snooker table. Nice safety shot there from Marissa. And a tapping the table, showing her appreciation for it.
That's a nice little subtlety that
Yeah.
I think hopefully the Americans and Canadians that aren't familiar with the sport pick it up a little bit. Just that etiquette, as much as you want to beat your opponent, you're also
Of course, but
cheering them for.
you appreciate it when your opponent plays a good shot.
Mm-hmm. I think when you see a century, the opposing player is the first one to jump out of the seat and shake their hand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like with 147s.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Once the frame's over, the opponent is you want to see it. You want to see the 147. You're willing them on. A few rattling here, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. Is that why you have short hair? Seeing Marissa there throw her hair around, just doesn't want any strand to touch a ball. Both players are just struggling a little bit to find some form.
Yeah, it's last match of the day. It's been a long day.
Mm-hmm.
Pink and black tied up. That's opened up things a bit there. It's all about keeping your focus.
Yeah, as the day gets longer, it's easy. You can slip away and. Do you have any pre-match routines?
No, I just try to relax.
Yeah?
Just relax, and you kind of before you come to a tournament, you've done all your practice, and just try and relax, really. Great shot there. Great shot.
Yeah, Mike has done a wonderful job with these tables. That ran nice and true.
They played beautiful.
The usual club that would have maybe ran off a little bit. And
yeah. No, Mike's got a fantastic setup here, and I want to take this opportunity to thank him for holding this event. It's been so welcoming to us. Some of the tournaments in the UK, you play on club tables and these star tables, so you have to adapt between matches. So it's been lovely today to just play on these star tables, which run true, like you say.
Have you played on all tables in the room?
So today I played on 3 of them.
3 of them. Okay, well, 3 out of 4, and
then tomorrow I'll
yeah,
play on
true.
but they all play beautifully.
It's a tough enough sport that you have to go from a skating rink to a shag carpet.
That's literally what it is. I mean,
wow.
Yeah. So it's tough. Yeah, we're being sport here.
I think slowly and surely the secret's going to get out that there's something going on in here in Seattle. So.
Let's hope so. I really hope so. Great shot there.
Just couldn't find the ball count with that shot. It's turn to punish Marissa for that mistake, I think, here.
I think she'll be rolling this red into the other red and trying to stay onto the pink and for the middle. Oh no, she's gone that way. I think both players are definitely feeling a bit fatigued.
Mm-hmm. She said, well, sometimes when you feel fatigued, maybe something to eat would help.
Yeah.
And there's that fine line of eating so much and then going to play afterwards.
Yeah, you just try and eat light during the day. I mean, I normally carry some snacks in my handbag.
True. Save the steak dinner for after your matches.
Definitely. Oh, if I had a steak dinner, I just want to have a lay down.
True. If I knew you were coming over, I would put in an order for some good British meat pies.
What's that, sorry?
I would have put in an order for some British meat pies if you were coming over. Can't go wrong with those.
What's your favourite?
What did I have? I was in Sheffield this past year for the World Champs, and we went to go see Martin Cheswith.
Yep.
You know him, his shop, and then I can't remember the pub that we went by, but this pot pie, it might have been steak and peas or something like that. Fantastic. The potato sticks.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Wavy.
Gravy. Mushy peas. Socks are on fire.
Oh, Dave, you're making me feel hungry now.
I know. I had to have a cold beer just to cool myself down. It was just the best meal I think I had over there. It was just fantastic. You know.
You've got me thinking of my food now. My dinner tonight. Sitting here thinking, oh, what shall I have for dinner? Where should we go?
Sure, I think a bunch of us, behind the scenes are going to go somewhere. I'm not too sure yet, but we all can pool our minds together and go somewhere nice and tasty.
Sounds good to me.
Be nice to see a decider, but maybe our stomachs say, come on, Emma.
Yeah.
The dinner bells that call in. Are you feeling any of the jet lag still, or are you accompanied now?
I'm okay.
You're
First day, definitely. Yesterday, around about this time, started to feel tired, but now I'm okay today.
That's clear. Yeah, it's definitely interesting if you travel direct from Heathrow to out here. When you look at it, it's only 2 hours of my day, but it was a 10-hour flight.
Yeah, I know. It's like, because I flew over with Emma. We left Heathrow at, I think it was 9:20 in the morning. We were here by 11 in the morning.
While we're waiting for your book, you two on the road, oh boy, that's a lot of trouble.
Yeah. It's a nice shot there.
Are you two sharing a room as well?
Yes.
Oh, so you can't prank call her tonight, throw her off for a match tomorrow?
I can't even lock her in the hotel room because it's key cards. That's a nice shot there. On the pink. Excellent shot.
Okay, gonna come back for another pink.
Yep. And hopefully for Emma that'll be frame and match. Stand up here behind the red.
Oh, 56 in it with 35 on. So this is definitely looking good for the Emma campaign.
I think I think Marissa's thinking about conceding here. She's going to give it a go. Try and play for snooker. She's just enjoying herself.
I think
Wants
so.
it to carry on.
I don't think Emma wants to carry it on too much. Kind of strike when you need to strike, Sometimes it feels like this game of snooker, you're kind of like a snake just slithering around, and then there's that certain point when you got to strike.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's conceded?
Yeah, she's conceded.
All right, so Emma Parker takes that one 2-0, helps out her campaign in this first ever World Women's Snooker U.S. Open. Mary, it's been a great pleasure having you in the booth.
Thank you. I've loved it. Really enjoyed it. Thanks
Great.
for having me.
And good luck on your campaign as you're 3-0 moving into Saturday. So looking promising to be in the knockout round. But you're more than welcome to come back in the booth And I guess this is good night for everybody.
Thanks, Dan.
We appreciate you all tuning in all day long. We'll be back on the airwaves on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just look out Ox Billiards at 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I'm not going to say what that time is in England because I feel that it's throwing off biological or some kind of clock that Bex was telling me. She's like, don't tell me what time it is in England. It's going to throw off my clock. Who said these women were nice in this tournament? All right, it's David Burney saying good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.